Well, you've been in a quandary for quite some time.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to talk about a movie deal.
I am. But, man, do those take a long time to iron out.
Yeah, the way you were talking a couple of months ago, it sounded like an imminent...
It is, but I've been on the... I was on the phone...
An imminent announcement was coming.
I was on the phone for like 3 hours yesterday about, like the deal and stuff, and everything's so complicated. All I want to do is just go make the movie. But you just, you can't, no one trusts each other and stuff. You got to, like, iron out a whole deal. So it's like
negotiating some kind of peace pact.
Yeah, it's more difficult. Peace between, I could negotiate peace between the Israelis and the Arabs quicker than I could this movie deal. It's unbelievable. And then all of a sudden, like, you think you got stuff ironed out and everything, and then someone comes up with another point.
Right, then everything falls apart.
Well, what if Howard decides to, not put his energy into it, and then you decide to keep this money, and then we put up the money, and it's like, I just want to make a movie.
In the case of the lawyers constantly looking for loopholes and trying to sew them up?
Yeah, because what happens is 6 months down the line when you're busy, if somebody starts acting kooky, at least you're protected legally.
Yeah.
So I understand where the lawyers...
And they don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, and I understand, like the movie company's lawyer is saying, hey, Stern's a kook, who knows what, we better make sure that he doesn't fly off the handle during the filming or something. Meanwhile, me, I'm the consummate professional. I'm just there to make a movie.
You're no kook.
I'm no kook, I'm trying to get protected because I'm afraid the movie company will be like, New Line Cinema all of a sudden. They'll go out and hire a guy to write a script and then decide they don't like the script and then release to the papers that I failed at making a movie. I mean...
You see, I went to see Ace Ventura and I'm like, this can't be that hard.
No, but it is. With me, everything is difficult. We already have an audience. It's all built in. We got people ready to go. I mean, so let me ask you, you want to know something? I read in the paper the other day. This isn't Variety. To me, that's the paper because, of course, I'm in show business.
Of course.
Right? I'm a movie maker.
Now you've moved over,
right, yeah.
and you no longer read the regular papers.
Right,
you read the trades only.
New Line Cinema just gave Jim Carrey, the guy in Ace Ventura, $7 million for his next picture. Now, let me ask you something. What are you more excited about? The prospect of seeing the next Jim Carrey film or the first Howard Stern movie?
I am quite surprised that Ace Ventura turned out as well as it
Yeah, I mean, but New Line figures, hey, this guy's... they think that people are going to see Jim Carrey. I mean, but that's how Hollywood works. If you make a hit movie...
Yeah, doesn't matter who was responsible.
John Candy, God rest his soul, was making movies into the endless era. And the guy
never made any money.
I used to hear the name John Candy. I'd stay away from the movie. But still paid him.
Isn't the hook, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't it the hook to that movie that you can take your kids to it?
Yes, that's
People don't say, who's in it? They say, can I take my kids to
it? Right.
Yes.
There is absolutely no movie around right now that you can take your kids to. Right. Because I know my kids are dying to go see Ace Ventura. And they have no idea why.
Hey, kids, they go, oh, he's my favorite.
Yeah, well, yeah, no.
Yes, we're going to the movies.
I know. $7 million. Guaranteed for a movie that nobody's even written yet, I don't think. So it's like, I always, in the middle of these negotiations, I go, I just want to make this film. I know it's going to be a really good movie. And I know I'm trustworthy and everything, and I know they got to protect their side, but I've got to protect myself too, because a lot of these guys have
a lack of confidence in you. You have never not shown up for anything. You have never
but these are new guys who've never worked with me.
They've seen you.
They've seen me as Fart Man on MTV running around and half of my ass hanging out. I mean, it's like.
But you said you'd show up, and you did.
I did. I was there, wasn't I?
And you can't imagine what it was like to get him on those wires.
Yeah, it's really weird. And it's just really weird, and I'm exhausted from it. And it's almost like I don't even, I think making a movie is easier than making a deal.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Is it like trusting each other to promote it?
Well, you have a meeting, a couple of initial meetings, and everybody in principle writes down on a piece of paper everything, the money and all that kind of stuff, and basically you agree to this and who and
that's a little piece of paper.
It's a little piece of paper, and it's easy.
And
it goes easy. Everyone agrees.
There was mountains and mountains of paper.
And then all of a sudden it became 900 issues, and it just became like, whoa, dudes. Believe me, all I want to do is make a movie. I'm not looking to screw you guys.
Right, you're not looking to just get them to give you some money and then you disappear.
Yeah, I'm not.
You really want to make a movie.
Yeah, but at the same point, I want to make sure they want to make a movie and that they're super motivated and that, the thing with studios is you can sign with them, then all of a sudden they go on to the next project.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa, you want to make sure they're on track and this is a high priority.
Letterman had a development deal, never saw a movie.
Right. Oh, yeah, which was a joke. Did you read the book about Letterman?
No, I haven't read that book.
Letterman's agent went and got him a movie deal to just sort of make it like prestige. Letterman never had any intention of making a movie. And he never was paid for a movie or anything like that.
So it's just like papers.
Yeah. I want to make a movie.
Okay.
I know the movie. I've written the book. I'm prepared to write the screenplay. In fact, I've already talked to some interesting people about writing with me, and it's going to be, I think, very good collaboration.
Yeah, Jackie's willing? No.
No, not Jackie. Leaving Jackie out of this. You try working with Jackie on something like this, too.
You know, he was going to... I could go punch up some scripts.
Yeah, well.
I'll do it.
He's going to punch up. Oh, now he's all upset. I'm hiring you to punch up my script. What do you think of that?
Well, I have to get my lawyer.
See, that's the problem with Jackie. That's what happens with him.
Lots of paper.
You know, I got to be protected.
Help me.
Goodness.
I mean, yeah.
So it's endless. It's endless stuff. So I would love to announce what my plans are in Filmdom, but I really can't because film is dumb. Film dumb. Now I know where that word came from. Film dumb.
Can I ask one more stupid question?
Sure.
When you say they signed Jim Carrey to $7 million,
yes.
does that mean for 5 pictures?
No,
one
picture.
One
movie.
That's the figure. That's his advance for the next movie.
In other words, in order to go to work on the next movie, they are paying him $7 million at the beginning, middle, and end of principal shooting. Over a 12-week period, he'll receive $7 million.
Don't people have to go through like 5 pictures before they get near that figure?
No.
You have to have one Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Something that's not supposed to make any money.
See, Hollywood guys, that's what they understand. They understand, like, your last picture. That's how they think. They don't understand. It's just like...
There's no body of work type...
Right. You know, like Simon & Schuster, when they came to me and they wanted to write a book, I said, I don't have a body of work I can show you, but in order for me to go to work for you, this is what you have to pay me, and I know you're serious about it, and I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write this book. And I didn't pull an Oprah Winfrey on him and say, hey, I have to back out. This is way too personal. I do it. But you got to know they're serious. You don't want to sit down and start devoting a year of your life to it when you could have been doing something else.
Right.
When you got other people telling you could be doing late-night television and stuff like that. I'm willing to pass all that up if I know that I'm going to be working and doing the movie. So that's when it gets complicated. Because movie guys don't necessarily understand me. They understand I have an audience. They understand that we have a built-in audience and that people would run to see a movie of mine.
Who are movie guys? They're not people who actually make movies.
Yeah, they are. Some of them are,
not
but
directors.
No. The guys who negotiate with you are either lawyers or salesmen.
Right. They're not guys who make movies.
Right. They don't understand my passionate creativity. You know, I'm all set. I'm already in my mind on scene number 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got it all blocked out.
Yeah, I'm blocked out. I'm ready to go. No writer's block here. You know, I don't understand that. I say you don't enter into an agreement.
You're ready to storyboard.
Yeah, I'm ready to storyboard. You don't enter into an agreement to have a movie unless you got that damn movie in your mind. Make sure you're ready to go. So, because I want this movie wrapped up in a year. I know that's a fast schedule, but I'm ready to work. I don't screw around.
Well, all I know is that, you know, you've been sort of hinting around. I was waiting for an announcement and nothing ever came.
I'm working on it. Let me just put it that way. I'm working on it.
I wondered what was going on.
But I'm not going to spend many more days working on this deal. I mean, you know, last night, after 3 hours, my head was ready to explode. And I just said, you know what? You guys handle the business and tell me when we're making a movie. I don't want to hear about it anymore. And if it can't be done easily, just forget it already. I'll go find somebody else to do it with. I was going nuts last night. You know?
Well, it's interesting, you know, the inner workings. People don't know how this all goes on.
Neither do I.
It just seems, like I said, I'm reading about Elizabeth Taylor last week. All she has to do is say, yes, everything's done.
Right. That's what I said. I said, just call me with a starting date. You know what I mean? Let me know where I'm working.
Got everything in place. All she has to do is sign on the dotted line and walk in and go to work.
Yeah. Well, you know, I got a fancy Hollywood attorney. I got my agent. I got everybody, you know, working on this. And it's like, what do I have to be involved for? But I do but then I go crazy and then I'm of no use to anyone. So it makes no difference. And then in the middle of this intense thing going back and forth yesterday on the phone, and everyone's explaining to me what's going on, and I'm getting annoyed with all this crap, and all of a sudden my wife is yelling at me. I'm having a 3-way phone conference, and my wife starts yelling at me over the little speaker, because we have a little intercom. She's like, I didn't know people in the house, and you didn't tell me that I got to, why did you go to the garage and open the garage door? I just said, what, honey? So I'm on the phone now, and it's like, she was yelling about the garage being open, and she didn't know people were in the house. I had some guys over from IBM yesterday. I'm still putting together my computer system. And she didn't know there were guys in the house, and she's screaming that I got to go close the garage. I just said, shut up. I put these guys on hold. I go, shut up, shut up. She goes, why are you yelling at me? You know, my wife has a hoarse voice, and it comes over that speaker, and it's like, it's like ordering a burger from Burger King or something, and, you know, you're at the drive-in window.
This might as well be talking to a clown.
Yeah, it's like, and I'm on the phone for 3 hours, and I'm going, what is she yapping about? I'm with lawyers. I'm feeling very full of myself. I'm negotiating with Hollywood.
High-level meeting.
This high-level meeting, and my wife is yapping about this stupid garage. And then I run upstairs. Then I get off the phone. I hang up the phone. I'm ready for a fight because now I'm pissed. And you always take it out on your wife. I run upstairs, and she's there with the tennis outfit and the big, what are those pants made out of? Nylon?
Nylon thing.
Nylon giant pants. And you know, I don't want to know about it. And she's in her giant nylon pants and giant nylon warm-up jacket with the little sneakers. And I go, which I hate her in that outfit. I say, please don't wear those outfits. I'm comfortable in these. I go, I don't want you to be so comfortable. Look sexy for me. I've just been on the phone with Hollywood. She goes, well, what's the problem? Why didn't you tell me you were on the phone? I go, I was on the phone. You don't have to start yapping about the garage. What is the problem with the garage? She goes, no problem. Now she's mad at me, and I go, you know, I'm on the phone. I'm having a hard time with this movie deal and stuff. And she goes, well, I don't know how I feel about this movie deal.
Oh, geez.
I go, what? What do you mean you don't know how you feel about the movie deal? I don't know. What is it going to be, love scenes? I said, what is this? I said, how dare you? How dare you say you don't know how you feel about a dream of mine since I was a little boy to make a movie? How dare you? She goes, well, I don't know. Why did you tell me what's going on with the movie deal? Why am I the last to know? I go, because I just was on the phone with the lawyers. You're not the last to know. I was going to discuss it with you. But she goes, all right, well, discuss it with me. I go, no, I'm not discussing it with you because you don't know how you feel about my dream. And this is all going on in front of the housekeeper.
Oh, and the IBM people are still there?
IBM people are hearing it because, you know, we weren't that far away.
They're all writing books.
Yeah. The Jeff Schick book is coming out in 2 weeks.
He's probably hooked up with recorders so he doesn't miss a minute of dialogue.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's why he's putting all those computers in so he can record my dialogue with my wife. And I know they hear it because when I come down, everyone has their eyes turned down and
Right,
stuff.
they don't look at you.
Yeah, they see I'm pissed.
Nothing happened.
Meanwhile, I'm putting on a show for 20, 30 people in my house. On top of that, I think Jackie the Joke Man's been giving my wife voice lessons. Hey, how you doing?
What's this mean about me?
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with this love scene stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And then like, she's yelling about love scenes. I said, honey, I can't
even written.
Yeah, I can't even write this movie. Then my daughters all insist on being in the film playing themselves, and I go, no, I'm getting actors to play you kids. I'm not going into a movie with my family.
Oh,
and now my wife wants to be in the movie because she doesn't want anyone doing love scenes with me. I go, listen.
What does he think? Somebody's going to fall in love with you?
Yeah. And I said, if I'm going to be having an affair, it's not going to be on the set. It's going to be off the set when you don't know about it.
Really?
Oh,
damn it.
Dear.
Gee, damn it.
All they have to do is kiss you, huh? And then they won't be able to get enough.
Yeah, they'll be sucking on my tongue. By the way, you know who's going to play my wife in the movie? Christine the intern.
Please. I thought you were getting actors.
She's an actor.
Crash course.
She acted like that belly button ring was normal. You heard her on HBO.
She's got credit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's wild what goes on in my house, and I'm feeling very full of myself.
Well, that's the reality check.
Yeah, that is a real
screaming to you about the garage door.
Yeah, and the lawyer's listening in, and he's like realizing that I'm just a chump.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm on there. I'm going, well, look, guys, here's my stance on this, and all of a sudden it's like, I go, what, honey? What? Yeah, I'm supposedly in my home office.
Right.
Yeah, that's why guys
Your
who work
inner sanctum.
You can't work out of your house. Yeah, my inner sanctum. I'm there making movie deals.
That's a movie right there.
Yeah, that's a movie, all right. F you.
F you.
That's not my movie.
The IBM man.
Yeah, with the IBM man there. Making movie deals.
That's a funny
You're on the phone to Hollywood.
Yeah, I've got the lawyer from Hollywood on there. This guy represents some of the biggest stars in Hollywood, and he's the guy. He knows all the movie deals, what everyone gets. He knows what's proper to ask for, what isn't. He's telling me I'm not out of line, that this is the way it has to be, and this is the way things are done. And he's telling me, listen, then you just don't make the film. And I'm in the middle of these heavy discussions. I mean, this is my life we're talking about. And my wife's yapping about the garage door because the IBM guy is there. And then you go upstairs and go, Allison, what was the problem? I said, so I'm yelling at her, go in the garage. I said, what are you telling me, a garage door? I said, you go in the garage and fix it. I don't even know I still to this minute don't know what happened. I'd like to call that woman and find out what she was yapping about. She goes, well, I had a very tough day. The baby was supposed to go to baby school, and she slept through it. And
she has to learn how to be a baby?
And she didn't want to play with the housekeeper. You know, it was just like, well, excuse me, who told you to have a third kid? I'm not a garage fixer and a babysitter. I'm a movie star.
You're becoming like Jerry Lewis. You better soundproof that bathroom.
I'm like, you know what? Suddenly, Jerry Lewis isn't such an a-hole.
You understand?
I understand.
You need a bathroom.
Yeah. Jerry Lewis used to lock himself in the bathroom away from his wife and kids.
He wasn't so stupid.
No. He is a genius.
The French are right.
Yeah. The French are finally right about something. All right, I got to take a break. I've had it. I got to go lock myself in the men's room. Duckman?
Duckman.